Okay. So, Catriel Layton has been accused of murdering the Madame Clover Price from the Clover Boutique. And she's currently fleeing from a very annoying inspector guy and Amelia Pavetti. And of course, she wants to solve her case, so she decided, hey, let's actually not flee anymore. Let's actually go to the crime scene and try to figure out what happened herself, because who else is gonna free her? Ernest? Certainly not. Shirley's accompanying her, so not very likely. Catriel and Shirley arrived at the wharf, but walking straight into the hands of police. It seems Umayana predicted Catriel's move. Giving up on the plan to escape by boat, the fugitives flee into the narrow, winding streets of Bolan Hill to hide out there instead. Also, I just took an anti-allergy medication, but my throat is still scratchy and I'm coughing like crazy, so sorry if I have a coughing fit. With the candy it seems to be a bit better, but today was crazy allergy-wise. Luckily it wasn't the police then. No, so back to our home territory, yes? I just need to get my bike, Shell. Well, I'd say that escalated quickly. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate. A whole new ball game. Get away from the giant ball, but take your route starting at the top left, going down the bottom right. If you're hit by the ball or have nowhere left to go, you lose the ball and the bike move at the same time. Each turn they move one square, the bike can't travel through any squares that has been through before. Okay, there we go.
This is an interesting one.
Luckily we managed. But, not the best happening, I'd say. Oh, how cute. Well, there you have a new bridge now. Oh my goodness. That is an adventure and a half, I would say. It was too close for comfort. Was a little more exciting than I bargained for. We were nearly flattened. Surely the police couldn't have been behind that, could they? Hard to believe they do such rough tactics, but who else would have done it? It was a bit over the top for the police, though. Maybe they're just so desperate to catch you they've lost all sense of what's right and wrong. Maybe. Anyway, we better be on the lookout for those other dangers. Alright, come on then, let's hurry back to the Lucky Clover now. My mic's in the way of the screen. Sorry for the hideous noises. Okay, let's go to the Lucky Clover. I'm certain the police is gonna wait there, because Mayana already knows that we're gonna solve our problem. There's not a police officer inside here on Chanceline. Well, that's a surprise. I'm sure they would be out in force here waiting for me to come back. Do you think he's given up on trying to catch you? Chief Inspector Brittany is not like he doesn't strike me as the type to give in easy. No, agree, he's dogged one alright. Yeah, he's gonna show up. So, Signora, what are you doing back here? Oh, sorry, I know you tried to help me get away before. Just something I need to do at the scene of the crime. Maybe it's been solved already. Is that why there are no police around, you know? I wish it had, but I haven't heard anything like that. There were police up and down the whole street until not long ago, but suddenly they all disappeared. Oh, I see. Wonder where they all went. Well, let's not waste a chance to get inside the lucky clover shell. Come along. Well, it's obvious. They are waiting there. Duh. What else would they do? Luckily, we almost solved the case, so it doesn't really matter. Need like 2 more hints, I think it was. There aren't even any police in the shop now. At the scene of crime, you'd expect at least 1 or 2 plots to be here, wouldn't you? Well, this is your chance then, and it gets investigating. That's an awkward place to display your goods, isn't it? Or does it just look high from all the way down here? Sure, always use the mannequin set up there to showcase your finest talents. Oh, wait a minute though. That's a little odd. What's that? Other than the workings on your mind? Well, when I came in here last night, the hat was straight. Now it's at an angle. Told you the workings of your mind are odd. Who remembers something like that? I mean, she wanted that hat, right? I'm sure I'm right, because I remember looking longingly at the very hat yesterday evening. So you're saying that between now somebody tipped the hat, then fled? That's what I'm saying, yes, and I can't imagine Miss Price doing it, so it was perhaps the killer? Alright, I take it all back. Perhaps you're onto something. Let's investigate. Don't mind if I do, I just fetched the mannequin's head down. Oh. What's that? Its head is dented out of shape, look. Was it always like that? I don't know, there was always a head on it, so I wouldn't have been able to see. I wonder when it got damaged. Considering it's on the edge like that, if the head was always straight, you would notice. So I'm pretty sure what happened is something fell and hit somebody, and then somebody put said mannequin and hat back on, so that may be the culprit of all things. A riddle. Everything looks neat and tidy in here as usual. No sign of breaking or anything. Huh. What is a cat? Have you found a clue in the identity of the killer? No, not a clue. The opposite, a puzzle. Beat tango. Make some items out of jewelry. This girl needs various pieces of cord, each with 1 red bead on them. Using a special cutter that cuts in a circular shape. That's the length of cord already with just 1 cut. The cord is not joined up anyway. You can't see. Slide the circuit to move it to the place where the cut needs to be used. And they all meet up here, right? This string, this string, this string. This string just has 1 beat anyway. So this string with 2, this string with 2, and this string with 2 would be cut. So I think it's right here. Right?
I've seen how to solve this now.
Yep.
Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Those threads are not gonna be evenly cut though. You did it, the cord's all ready. Time to make some jewelry. cute. Really think the puzzle was for sale here? I don't know. That's a puzzle, isn't it? Yes, I'm gonna check the outline in a second. Just need to look at hit coins. Okay. Look, sure. Do you see the chalk outline? That must be where she was found. Yeah. Other than that, you had no idea this was a murder scene. No, it all looks completely normal, doesn't it? The displays and shelves don't appear to have been disturbed. It's hard to imagine that theft was the motive in that case. Perhaps it was someone she knew, someone who'd held a grudge. That's possible. Would explain why there are no signs of a struggle. It doesn't sit right with me. There are no signs of anything out of the ordinary here at all, other than the outline of the dead body. And if it isn't, and if it's relevant, the dent in the mannequin's head. Yeah, if it's relevant. I wonder. Uh-oh. What's it, Cheryl? Someone's coming in. Could be the first. Of course. Laura, I'm right. I thought you'd be here, Catriel. I'm Iana. Just as I expected. Are you expecting me? Of course, you're a professional profiler, you know. Thought you'd have a hunch that I'd come back here. I don't operate on hunches, Catriel. You might, but I prefer hard facts and scientific analysis. Your profile clearly identified the fact that you'd have to come to the scene of crime to investigate for yourself. And will Chief Inspector Brittany be joining us? No, he won't be coming. I fed him some bogus information. He's currently investigating some random and completely unrelated location. I see. So it was you who created all the police out of Chancellor Lane, was it? Gave them a false lead. Correct, but don't imagine that I did it for your benefit. First I thought we needed to catch you in order to get to the truth of this matter. But I was wrong. Sorry? Brittanius has clearly jumped to conclusions here. Hasn't investigated thoroughly enough at all. His deductions are totally flawed. All I wanted to see is a proper investigation carried out. No corners cut. I don't like that. In other words, you don't think I did it. I never said that. A proper investigation is all I said. That still sounds a lot like you believe I'm innocent. Well, Hannah, let's say for the sake of arguments that I do believe you're innocent, it would be based on evidence, not some misplaced loyalty. So, do you have any evidence? As a matter of fact, I do. I know that you've been telling the truth. That in itself is evidence. I can immediately tell when someone's lying, you see. It's quite simple, just like this puzzle. Okay, I start liking her a bit more now. 4 people talking next to a box with 4x4 grid. Let's call them A, B, C, and D. A says there are 2 bolts in each vertical line. B says there's 1 ball in each horizontal line. C says there's a ball in each of the 4 corners. D says the only person lying here is A. 2 of the 4 people are lying. Okay. Hold on. Like this. 2 bolts in each vertical line, so... For example, like this. B says there's 1 ball in each horizontal line, which doesn't work if A is right. 1 ball in... C says there's a ball in each of the 4 corners, which wouldn't work if B was saying there's 1 ball in each horizontal line, because that would make it 2. C says there's a ball in each of the 4 corners. D says the only person lying here is A. So D says the only person lying here is A, but there's 2 people that lie. So A is not lying, D is lying, and then B is lying. So, oops, that's not what I meant to do. So if D and B are lying, and there is 2 bolts in every horizontal, like this, vertical. That makes 8, right?
I've seen how to solve this now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it's done.
Easy. They write bots in total. Only Ace and C-Story tie with each others. B and D were lying. Honesty is the best policy. Yes. Mm-hmm. Why were they even lying if everybody could see them? I guess you couldn't, but So you're a working lie detector, Emiliana? I see you haven't lost your sense of humor despite being the focus of a manhunt. However, as a favor, I'll show you some interesting data. This is the autopsy report. Does it say she's dead? I knew that already. Let's see. She suffered a blow to the head and bruising to the chest. What does all that tell us? Bruising to the chest? Yes, that's something of a mystery, I admit. If I'm reading this correctly, the chest injury had nothing to do with the cause of death, is that right? Yes, it's unclear how those injuries came about. The cranial blow was the clear cause of death. Seems probable that the victim was struck heavily with a blunt object of some description. Anyways, that's all the information I'm able to give you. You're on your own now. Thank you, Mia, and I really appreciate it. Don't thank me. The only reason I did this was because I can't stand to see anyone falsely accused. My profiling clearly shows that the culprit in this case bears no resemblance to you whatsoever, not to mention what? Not to mention that, despite our differences, I can see that you're obviously well-intentioned and honest. That's very big of you to say so. You're not the killer. That's why my profiling demonstrates. Now it's up to you to prove my profiling accurate. Goodbye, Catriel. So after all that yapping, turns out the perfect storm is on her side. Yes, and she's very valuable ally. The real puzzle now is the bruising on Miss Clover's chest. How did it get there? She died here in the shop from a blow to the head. No signs of a struggle. And then the mannequin head on top of the cabinet and the bruising on the victim's chest. I wonder. Was she upside down, or like was she lying on her back or on her belly? That's the question. Because like if she was hit by the mannequin head and it fell, and then she fell on the mannequin head, but who put the did the police officer put the hat onto the shelf up there to say that somebody did it, to have a case or some stuff? Yes, of course, I know exactly what happened here. You do? I do, and I can prove my own innocence. So why was she killed? That's what got me scratching my head. I mean, I haven't got fleas. The person with all the answers will be here soon enough. All we have to do is wait. The killer's coming here. Well, indirectly.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Layton. Here you are. Now I've got you.
Uh-oh, he's collared us.
Ah, right on cue. Good.
Miss Layton.
Cat!
Is it you who's got me, or the other way around?
What?
This mystery is history. Yes, the orchestrator of this plot is someone driven by extreme jealousy. Jealousy of my success. Isn't that right, Chief Inspector Royale Britannius?
Oh, please.
You're behind all this, aren't you? You're the one who set me up.
No.
And I, of course, am innocent.
What are you saying, Cat? The Chief Inspector? Really? Are you off your rocker? Explain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The two of you have always competed with one another for success in your careers. But you've been losing more and more ground each day recently, haven't you, Chief Inspector? So you concocted an elaborate plan.
What plan?
When you found out that Inspector Hastings was benefiting from my puzzle-solving skills, you started thinking. You decided to frame me for murder and discredit your rival as someone who solicits the help of criminals at the same time.
She's got it wrong, hasn't she, Britannius? I thought it was always just friendly rivalry between us. How could you do something like this? I mean...
Let's not jump to conclusions, Inspector.
Mm-hmm.
Your colleague may be a right royale pain in the Britannius, but a murderer he is not.
You've lost me.
Miss Price was trying to fetch down a mannequin's head from on top of a cabinet. Unfortunately, it fell on her, striking her a day blow to the skull.
But you said Britannius planned it. How could he have planned that?
You have the order of events in reverse. The chief inspector was the person who discovered Miss Price's body. It was only afterwards that he conceived of this whole plan.
You really want to get ahead that badly?
I was born with nothing. Absolutely nothing. For me, power and prosperity is the be-all and end-all. If you beat me to the top, I'd be a failure again. And nothing. And nobody.
Mm-hmm.
It was the extent of the bruising on Miss Price's body that mystified me at first.
Very interesting, idea he has there in his head.
But it was because of how hard you tried to resuscitate her. Isn't that right?
Yes. Poor woman.
So I think that proves it. A merciless competitor? Yes. A murderer? No. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hastings?
I suppose that just about sums it up, yeah.
And yes, so far all the cases have been very light. But this one actually was a murder, or a death. Which is like the first time that really somebody lost their life in a Layton game, which is a very interesting thing that happened. It's a very good case though, like playability wise, it's very fun. The incident involving Miss Price was a very sad affair all around, but the people of Chanceling came through for me. Thanks to them I was able to clear up the false accusation of murder for which I was so heinously framed. I never forget the faithfulness of everyone who stood by me so loyally and believed in my innocence. Case 12, eh? Curious invitation arrives at agency for a puzzle party to win famous fortune. But who's the host? The animals? Case 12. Diamonds aren't forever. Actually, no. Let me see if we have new things. I wasn't happy with the soap. We have no new options though. Okay, well, whatever. Do we have something new when it comes to the wardrobe? The answer is no. Okay, well, wanted to look just for fun. Okay, let's get into the next case. Which should, if I remember right, be the last case that this game has to offer.
Miss Layton, look what just arrived in the post. It's addressed to Professor Layton.
Read it out, please, Ernest.
I have discovered the Richmond fortune. Now to share it out, I am arranging a puzzle-solving party to take place on Christmas Eve.
Oh?
All those wishing to participate should come to Richmond Court. Expectantly yours, Lord Adamas.
Interesting. The legendary Richmond fortune.
Richmond fortune?
It's a very famous tale here in the city, Shirl.
Oh.
There's a large palace that was built here in London by the now deceased multi-millionaire Maximilian Richmond. Since his death, the place has been deserted. People have long speculated that there must be a fortune hidden somewhere inside the enormous mansion. And there's been no end of breaking and entering by people trying to find it.
It's been 10 years now since Maximilian passed away.
But what's all this about a puzzle-solving party to share it out?
It sounds rather queer. Do you think it's a hoax?
Hoax or not, it sounds like fun. We'll go.
Of course, that sounds like
I
fun.
think you'll find it wasn't actually your name on the invitation.
I expect that's because of the sign above the door. It only says Layton after all. I imagine whoever sent the invitation was hoping for the attendance of a great puzzle solver.
Which they got.
In which case, the invitation landed in the right lap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anyone who could outstrip Dad in the puzzle-solving department, it's me.
Truly.
Oh, really?
I don't know about that. Case 12. Diamonds aren't forever. Sorry, I need to blow my nose.
So, this is Richmond Court.
That looks amazingly
Lots of
haunting.
dogs, but you can tell it was quite something in its day.
They have a gate. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Well, look who was invited. We all know these people, do we? Yes, it's the dragons and Katria Layton. That guy has a Mario-esque nose.
Well, what do you know?
Gosh, it seems we weren't the only people who had a mysterious invitation in the post.
That's quite an impressive guest list.
Yes, 7 of London's wealthiest.
And if it was any of them, they would have sent the invitation to Katria because they all know her, so...
I didn't know you'd be coming too.
Hello, Mr. Barnum. I see you're in very good company. I wonder why we're all here together.
Yeah, it's a real head-scratcher, ain't it?
I don't know what this is all about, but who wouldn't be intrigued by a note like that?
Yeah, indeed.
I quite agree. I couldn't imagine declining such a fascinating invitation.
Also, why does it go out to all the richest people in the city?
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Richmond Court. I am your host, Lord Adamaz.
That voice sounds like Jean d'Escalais.
Huh?
I would like to invite you all to take part in a game with me. A puzzle-solving game with the very highest stakes.
This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Lose, and the entire fortune will be donated to the Dark Jewel Foundation.
Oh.
So, on the table in front of you, you will find some contracts.
Oh.
Sign them, please.
Never signed a contract before reading.
Getting crazier.
Yeah, you're right, Joel.
You may, of course, refuse if you wish. As long as you don't mind your dirty secret being exposed.
Okay, which secrets though?
Secret?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they'll all jump to sign on the dotted line. This all sounds totally above board.
Oh, well, this promises to be quite entertaining. Yes, count me in.
Oh yes, The mayor never shies away from a challenge. What fun!
So they all do have a secret now.
Why not? Sounds like it's worth taking a punt on.
And that's why Catriella is here.
Exactly. We dragons didn't get where we are today without taking risks. I'm in.
I am of the same opinion as you. Liza, what is your feeling?
I think I ought to have a go. Do I sign here?
Read it first, though.
Well, Lord Adamas, whoever you are, you have your wish. We have all signed on the dotted line.
Excellent. So let's get started on the puzzles.
But what did the contract say? Well, that's all 7 of our dirty signatures on the paperwork. Precisely how is this puzzle-solving party going to proceed, please? The rules of the game I've devised for you are extremely simple. From this hallway you have access to 4 rooms. The red door leads to Rosenberg room, the blue leads to a room called the Treasury. The green door leads to the Hope room, and behind the purple door is a room called the Treasury. The Rosenberg room and the Treasury? Honestly, what's all this nonsense about Hope and Treasury? You must locate and solve a hidden puzzle in each of the 4 rooms. If you fail at a puzzle, you lose. And according to the terms of the contract you just signed, you hand over your fortunes to me. If you complete all 4 puzzles successfully, you win. In which case you will become the heir of the great Richmond fortune. Hope that's all clear? Good, then please pick a door and begin. Well, this sounds simple enough. I feel my fortune swelling already. Don't be so sure of yourself, Dolly. I give you a run for your money. So you can choose which room you tackle when. Which means the order you go in them could be strategically important. Oh dear, I'm really not sure which door to pick first. All roads lead to the same destination, Liza. You must still follow the puzzles in the end if you wish to win. Well, that's a good point. I suppose we should simply say that the best man or woman win. I have the feeling there's a huge catch to all that. All the other guests have picked a room and gone in, miss. Where do you think we should start? Oh yes, let me see. Welcome, Miss Layton. Miss Catriella Layton. Who's that voice? It's the same person who was speaking before. Seems the mysterious Lord Adamas welcomed me personally. I invited Professor Layton to this event as an adjudicator. It's a shame he hasn't come. I'm afraid my father's busy. But I'm here. Couldn't I help? There's just one thing the adjudicator must do first. I need you to sign a contract that you find in the middle of the room. What sort of contract? Before we can do that, we are obviously... Oh goodness! You guys know what that is? It's our little friend from the Call of the Phantom. Aww. I love that cute little guy. One of my favorites anyway. Such a good game. Also, the music is very fun in here. Always liked it. What a huge portrait. Who's that old man? Oh yes, I've seen her face before in the papers. That's Maximilian Richmond, the multi-millionaire owner of this place who passed away 10 years ago. The master of the house, eh? That's right. When he died, his enormous fortune simply disappeared. There were rumors that he hid it somewhere when he knew he was going to die. Now it seems that someone has uncovered it. Who is this Lord Adamas? Good question. Well, let's look at the contract, I guess. This must be the contract. Let's see what this is all about. The educator hereby consents to make the events he or she witnesses at this puzzle-solving event known to the general public. What unusual terms was expected to be sworn to secrecy, not the other way around. Now, Miss Layton, before you sign the dotted line, first let's see if you're a worthy substitute for your father. How many puzzles have you solved so far in your career as a detective? Oh, well, it seems you solved a total of 119 puzzles so far in this case. I'm willing to accept you as adjudicator in your father's stead. So now please sign the contract. You will be required to spread the word about what you witnessed here today, to make the public aware of what transpires. I've signed it. Is that alright? Very good. Now you know the rules. Loser lose everything, and the winner takes away the great Richmond fortune. Your job is to oversee the puzzle solving until all participants have been eliminated, or until someone wins. So the puzzles of Richmond Court await you. Enjoy. Well, you got the job, cat. Now, where do we start? Let me see. Alright, I've decided. We start in the Rosenberg room. Because I feel like it. Put me down now. Because you feel like it? Sure, let's not forget that Miss Layton's instincts have led to the successful resolution of a great many cases. I'm quite sure they guide her well now, too. Thank you, Ernest. Unless you have a better suggestion, Cheryl. Well, not really, no. I thought so. Into the Rosenberg room, then. This is gonna be so much fun. Sorry, I know I'm way too excited about it. Here we are in the Rosenberg room, then. It's every bit as ostentatious as the hallway, isn't it? Didn't someone say this Richmond Court was a deserted ghost house? Well, the ghosts certainly seem to have some nice furniture. This place is swanky. Starting to think perhaps all the rumors about this place are unfounded. Miss Layton, Cheryl, Miss Sloane's and Mr. Sloane's and Mr. Chan's over there, look. Well, not the only mongrels to have picked this room, then. Looks like they're discussing something. Seriously, Grant, what are we doing here? Do you think this whole thing is a farce? Come on, Caesar, you know as well as I do what this is all about. Us 7 of us invited here to Richmond Court of all places. Yes, but why now? It's been years since it happened. And in any case, no one else besides us 7 knows what went on. True, I don't understand it either, which is why we have no choice but to agree to this trade. Come on, we're supposed to be finding a puzzle in this room, remember? Ew, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? Don't know what they were here rooting to there, but anyways, doesn't sound like they found the puzzle yet. Let's go and talk to them. I'm curious about something. Okay, that's my water bottle empty. One thing has been good during me working all of today. It has been me hydrating. I need to roll something. It's an item. Do we find a hidden puzzle here? Yep. Oh, and this clock is this little peculiar, don't you think? Well, it's telling the right time, isn't it? Exactly, but this is supposed to be an old abandoned place. You wouldn't expect any clocks in here to tell the correct time, would you? No, that's true. That's very strange. Someone's even kindly hidden a puzzle in it as well. Sure, would you like to do the honors? Me. Apparently. Amazeballs. Of the balls into corresponding areas of the clock, yeah. I see how it is. Apparently there was one more of those that I missed sometime. But hey, that's okay. Sorry. I went to this, and then do this. Okay, there we go. And this one can go over here. I want this one out of the way first. Okay, that works. Oops, I forgot. I need to move the blue ball out of the way. There we go, now I can move the red. And all of them to be on top, why not? Because they have been before. Oh, I can't though, that's unfortunate.
I eat puzzles like this for breakfast.
Because it already is okay when you hit it, it's okay. Should have kept them downstairs, but then the blue would have been up there. It's okay, it's a cute picture. You think it was this Adams fellow who's been keeping the clocks around here running? I'm not sure. All I can say is for sure that you have to take rumors with a pinch of salt. Yeah, are these real crystals? I don't think so, but I... Mr. Chance and Mr. Sones, I see we've chosen the same room. Ah, Katria, hello, this was your choice too, was it? You haven't managed to find the puzzle yet, then? No, not yet. We've been looking, but no luck so far. It's all part of the Zadamas fun, I suppose, testing us to see if we can find this puzzle so they don't solve them. Do you if you know Lord... wrong voice. Do you know if you know Lord Adamas? Never ever heard the name before. Not me. I don't think any of us S7 knows who he is. I'll tell you one thing, I'd put my money on him not being a real lord. He's playing us, and I don't like that. This whole puzzle party idea stinks. But you sounded rather enthusiastic about it before. I must say though, the stakes are alarmingly high. True, you could win a Richmond fortune, but on the other hand you stand to lose everything you own. It's a very risky gamble. You're right there, but I never bought at taking risks before, and I'm not about to start now. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that the stakes are always high in business. Success doesn't come for free. I see, yes. Of course, that Adamas did mention a secret that he'd expose if you refuse to participate. Listen, Cat, if you've been in business as long as I have, you have more than a few skeletons in the you'd have more than a few skeletons in the closet, I'm sure. Absolutely, so we appreciate if you didn't ask too many questions. Anyway, we got a puzzle to find, haven't we? Hey, time to stop belly aching and start puzzle hunting. That seems too obvious, right? Well, that's really something other. What is it really? It's not a painting, is it? It's stained glass, sure. Haven't you seen any before? Oh, interesting. There are pieces of glass missing in some places. Maybe they got broken. Mr. Richmond was extremely wealthy, Shell. Don't imagine he would have left something like this in a state of disrepair. Good point. Well made. Found the puzzle, have you, Katria? No, not yet. We're just studying this piece of stained glass. For some reason, there are 1 or 2 pieces of glass missing from it. I did hear that Mr. Richmond was very ill in his final years. Probably didn't bother keeping up with repairs on the place. I don't know, it strikes me as odd. If it was the process of being repaired, it would have been in situ here. In which case, there are new pieces of where are the new pieces of glass? I cannot read. Oh, what's this? Looks like small fragments of red glass. Oh, do be careful, miss. Don't want to cut yourself. Don't foreigners, they're not very sharp. I wonder if these... Are you onto something, Cat? Well, I wonder if these pieces of glass would fit under the stained glass window. Yes. I think we just discovered the hidden puzzle of the Rosenberg room. Let me guess, it's gonna form a rose or something. Wonderful as ever, Catriel, well done. I do have to admit, I know the case, but I forgot the puzzles. Because it has been literally since the release of this game that I've last played this, so you know. So what's the puzzle all about then? What's this Adam's fellow trying to stump us with? I don't imagine it's going to be easy to solve, but that makes it all the more fun. To be fair, she's not solving it, not them, so you know. The Red Mountain, huh? Oh, mountain. It's an unfinished stained glass window. It's called the Red Mountain, but the most important part, the mountain is missing. Can you put the pieces in to complete the picture? It's important to make sure that the two different types of glass are placed alternately. Okay. So the peak can be achieved with one of these, but not with both. I see. I see. So close and yet so far. Can we turn this around? Bingo. I used to love to do these kind of puzzles. I used to have like a game where you have to lay them, but with hexagons. And I used to be obsessed with it. Like, I got all of the extensions. It was like an actual real life game with cards and stuff. So much fun. The Red Mountain's now complete. The towering figure rising towards the sun has a certain strength. It looks more like a house of cards, but or a pyramid of cards, I should say. Not mad at that, though. There, the stained glass image is complete. Very nice, Cat. Well done. Oh, look, there's something written on the bottom of the box that the glass pieces were in. So there is. Allow me, miss. The Rosenberg was barren. Nothing grew there. No one owned it. No one wanted it. Yet underground treasures sparkled. Great story. What does it mean? Sounds like it has some hidden meaning, but... There can't be any doubt now, Grant. Surely it must be the same Rosenberg. Which will mean this Adams knows. Adamus knows. Adamus, not Adam. I mean, to be fair, having this as the Adams family house, I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Alright, keep your hair on, Caesar. We don't know that for sure yet. Keep my hair on. We're talking about everything I've built up, my entire fortune. Tiny publishing firm I started off with, and now finally I'm in a position where I control one of London's biggest papers. Hey, you're not the only one of us who come from humble origins. It's funny actually, it makes me think of how we back then 10 years ago now. Yes, 10 years ago, feels like an age. Worked so hard, and he was... It seems Mr. Chance and Mr. Sloanus didn't manage to solve the puzzle. So we have to hand over the fortune. Unless they want to break the terms of the contract, yes? So are we enjoying ourselves? How did you find the puzzle I set you? Those who solved it are invited to move to another room and take the next challenge. Those who fail to solve it have lost everything. Please leave the room and proceed to... along the road to ruin. The road to where? There's a passageway over there. I expect that's what he's referring to. Hello? Users must wait in the cellars. They're still in the game. Please have fun. Users, I've never been a loser in my life. Set it down, Caesar. We didn't manage to solve the puzzle, so for that reason we are out. Come on, let's go. They couldn't have their tails any further between their legs. Understandably, on paper at least, they've just lost their entire fortunes, but they knew what they were getting themselves into. Anyway, we must find the next puzzle. Let's go back into the hall. Mm-hmm. Very interesting, huh? Though I wanted to have a look at the chair and table, there's nothing. Okay. Ah, why do I always click on the box and stuff? It always happens. Oh well. Instinct, I suppose. Not gonna lose it in the last part of the game. Well, there are 3 rooms left leading off this entrance hall, miss. Which one do we pick now? Yes, what are the options again? Well, there's the treasury, the hope room, and the treasury left. Oh, well, I think the room we should tackle next is the treasury. It sounded like you put a lot of thought into that, but don't tell me boss you got talking to you, wasn't it? Of course, we have to succeed at all the puzzles, and my guess tells me it doesn't matter which room we enter next. Well, in that case, I thought the blue door, it's through the blue door, isn't it? Quite right, Ernest, in we go. Wasn't it the green room? Oh well. Maybe I remember wrong from the entrance saying. But yeah, it's the same order, I guess, that was mentioned before. So this is the treasury room, isn't it? It's a little dingy, isn't it? But still a lavish room, no question of that. Look at all the exquisite furniture and ornaments. Oh look, we have company. Miss White and Mr. Fold are over there. So, they picked this room? What are we going to do, Mr. Fold? We still haven't managed to find the puzzle. Yes, it still eludes us, doesn't it? Well, I suppose we can't give up. Let's keep looking. Alright, Liza. Although, I assure you should be doing this. We who have agreed to take part in this game could lose everything. All wealth we have earned. It's dangerous, but I'm sure this odd Adam is only interested in myself and the others. You were just a child when it happened. I'm still technically one of the 7 dragons, even though it's only a title I inherited from my father. My father told me all about what happened. He served my family for years. As the only surviving member of the White household, it's my duty to take up the gauntlet now. I see. What happened to? What are they worrying about, eh? Whatever it is, they don't seem to have located a puzzle in this room yet. Let's ask them how they're getting on. Oh, come on, this would have been a prime hint coin location. Bling. One of the must have another one, nice. No? Well, let's talk to them. Not many hint coins here. At least none that I found. Well, Liza, Mr. Fullard, have you managed to find a puzzle here yet? I didn't hear you come in, Catriel. No, I'm afraid we haven't had any luck. It's not going well, Miss Layton. It makes my dreams of becoming a treasure hunter in the future seem very distant. But now you're here, I'm sure all that would change. Very true, we have a trusty ally, Miss Layton, do we not? It's a very risky game you've agreed to take part in, don't you think? Could lose everything you have. I wonder why you did agree to take part in this first place. Well, Catriel, it's like this, you see? Since my dearest parents passed away, my life has been filled with sadness and gloom. Recently I've come to think that I need more. I want to be the sort of person who can face the world alone and win. I want to be worthy of my great family name. So I sort of thought I should be brave for you tonight. I see, Liza. Well, that's an interesting reason. I cannot match Liza here on a real reason. For me, I like the thrill. I find a game with stakes so high to be irresistible. Don't you? Does it not stain the juices of adventure with your veins? Of course, you're a great fan of adventure, aren't you, Mr. Fulham? That's right, Miss Layton. It has been my dream for many years to leave the business world behind and go in search of treasure. This is the first step. So we really are to find a puzzle then, aren't we? Yes, and you will join us, I hope, Miss Layton. Of course, let's find this room hidden secret. Oh, look at all the shiny things in here. A jewelry box. Those are very beautiful pieces, aren't they? There have always been rumors about people breaking into this place ever since it was abandoned. But there aren't actually any signs of forced entry, and with valuables like this still undisturbed, it would appear the rumors were unfounded, wouldn't it? Rumors usually are. I mean, to be fair, the rumors kept people away, right? Have you found something, Catriel? Is this the puzzle? No, I'm afraid not, but we did discover a rather beautiful collection of jewelry. Oh yes, it's all so pretty, isn't it? We too investigated that jewelry box. But there's no puzzle inside. No, I can't see puzzle either, although... What is it? Is there something we missed? Just the way the jewelry has been organized inside the box, or rather how it isn't organized at all. Don't find that strange? I know exactly what you mean. Just want to pull it all out and tidy it up. We can imagine that the owner of this jewelry box was not as meticulous as the two of you. I wonder... Oh look, there's some jewelry in this decanter. Shiny and sparkly, I love it. If I wasn't a dog, it'd be Magpie. Strange habit some people have, putting jewelry inside a decanter. I wonder, do you suppose the jewelry in here was misplaced? Presumably it's supposed to be in the jewelry box we found before. They don't call you Sherlock for nothing, do they? Oh wait, that's me. Well, I for one can't stand this disarray any longer. We must tidy this up. Let's all work together. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Yes, that's it. We found the treasury puzzle. Jewel Doku. Oh, we're gonna place the Doku? Place one jewel in each of the empty spaces in the jewelry box. 5x5 grid. Place the jewels so that there's one of each different kind in the horizontal and vertical rows. Slide the jewels to move them. Okay. We already have one here. Could put it here or here. That one is gone, that one's gone, that one's gone, that one's gone, that one's gone. Questioning if... Okay, they have to be in the hexagons. So... it can only be... here. Oh, these are the empty spaces. Okay, I see. We don't have enough information for that. Green must go here. But then it cannot go here. Okay. I mean, they will never all fit, so... No. That's not what I wanted to do. That sucks. Okay. Either way, this one must go here. So that one's blocked, that one's blocked, that one's blocked. And then we cannot put them anywhere else. That one can go here or here. So I'm gonna leave that out. Too little information. I hate that I have to redo this. This blue goes here. And that means the green goes... Oh, it can go here or here. Never mind. Too little information. Orange can go everywhere. Red can go everywhere. The only thing we're out of is blue, technically. Since red cannot go here, let's put green here and red here instead. Because then we can place red here. And then we can place both oranges. And that should hopefully be...
I see how to solve this now.
Yes, okay.
Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it. The jewelry box is filled with sparkling gems. that's much better. Beautiful jewelry like that really needs to be kept in a proper jewelry box, doesn't it? Hey, cat, a scrap of paper just fell on the bottom, off the bottom of the box. Here, look. Oh, thank you, Shell. There's something written on it. I read it out so everyone can hear, miss. The treasure was stones, precious stones. No one owned them, no one knew them. They were there. Until one day a man stumbled upon them. More mumbo-jumbo that makes no sense. It seems to be related to the snippet we found in the other room, don't you think? Oh, the door opened. Mr. Fuller, do you think this is... A man stumbled upon precious stones. Seems we have a winner and some losers. Gosh, that voice made me jump. But the winners can't progress to the next room, and the rest of you please leave by this exit along the road to ruin. Oh, the road to ruin? I'm sorry we did not win, Liza, but what a thrill to take part. Yes, Mr. Fold, it's been a lot of fun. If I've lost everything, there's nothing to do but start again from scratch. New adventure awaits. I suppose I have to manage somehow, but do you know what? I think I will manage. It doesn't matter if I lose my fortune, I still have the memory of my loving parents, that's all I need. So for that reason, I'm out. That's the spirit, Liza, come this way. Thank you. And they don't mind really, I mean they do, but they don't mind really. They really took that on the muzzle, didn't they? Yes, most surprisingly, their fortunes didn't mean as much to them as I would have thought. Well, anyway, we must move on to the next room. Let's go back to the hall and decide which one to tackle next. Callan coaches the blue door treasure is the second room. The jewelry box on sign conjures images of a very wealthy family. Why? I guess to the next one we go. Alright then, which room next? Well, I picked the last doors. Now it's your turn, Ernest. Me, miss? I don't... Just say the first thing that comes into your head. Well, there are only 2 rooms left now and there, so it's been between the hope and the treachery. I think it has to be the hope room. Gut feeling. Miss Layton and I prefer to call it miraculous instinct, shall? Alright then, the hope room it is. Let's open the green door and see what lies behind it. Let's just continue some. We may actually finish the game today. We shall see. Here we are then, the hope room. It seems to have a warmer atmosphere than the other rooms. No, it's a little strange actually being here in the legendary Richmond Court after all the rumors that have been flying around over the years. Don't you think so, Ernest? Ernest? Hello, dog start hauling pinstripes. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Come along, Ernest, pay attention. So then the puzzle. Mayor Lamanita and Mr. Baron are over there, look. They're so intent on finding that puzzle they haven't even noticed us. There's no sign of the puzzle anywhere, Phineas. Don't you worry, Pip. We find it in the end, you mark my words. You're right, the important thing is not to get flustered. Why are you so flustered anyway, huh? I mean, I know there's still a little matter of our entire fortunes being at stake, but even so, you're easy, my love. Well, it's the Richmond fortune, isn't it? It's the connection that's making me most uneasy. If I could turn back time, I'd undo what we did 10 years ago. I regret it bitterly. Even if I was young and inexperienced, that's no excuse. We're all in the same boat, though. I mean, we all paid a part, didn't we? We did, and that includes me. If the Richmond fortune really exists as Lord Adamus says, I'd like to see it end up in the right hands where it belongs, which is why I have to win this puzzle-solving game. Well, you've got to be in it to win it, that's true, so let's find this darn puzzle, eh? What did I ever do to you, Phineas? You're still looking for it, then? Yes, they don't appear to have found it yet. Let's go and talk to them. It's easier to search for the hint coin where we didn't get the puzzles yet. Oh, it's probably the books and the bookshelf, right? discovered a pretty plume pen. Ooh, nice. Peacock feather pen. Peacock feathers are, depending on the feathers, actually quite rigid, so they are actually pretty decent for pens. Usually what they use for like quilts were like a very stable feather, so certain types of feathers that were very brittle weren't usually used that much. What an eye-catching chandelier, such refined taste, a wonderful addition to any room. Yes, you want a chandelier like this in the office, we know. Oh, wasn't that obvious? Say, Shell can almost read your mind now, miss. What a detective. If you're such a good sleuth now, Shell, let's see how we fare with this puzzle. Yes, let's see how our little friend does. Party people. 30 people attend a party and then following comments were made. A famous singer was here, but she's not a company employee. I went to the party, but I'm not a company employee. And see, the boss mother was at the party. What's the maximum number of company employees that could have been at the party? 30 people attended the party. A famous singer was there, but she's not a company employee. Okay, so that means 30 minus, we have 1 for the singer. I went to the party, but not a company employee. The boss's mother was at the party. Is she a company employee though? I guess maybe. I mean, it could be 28 technically, because there's no saying that the boss's mother isn't employed at the company.
A puzzle is something you have to chew over.
No?
This dog won't hunt, eh?
Okay. Technically 27. I mean, one of the guys says the boss's mother was at the party.
This dog won't hunt, eh?
But then one of them could have been the singer. So if the lady was the singer, then it would have been 28 again. Could have been 29 though, technically. It could be 29. If the singer was the second person. Yes, okay.
They do call me Sherlock Holmes.
I was close there. There were 29 company employees at the party. Because both the famous singer and the boss mother, only one of the guests is not an employee. Yes. Or the guest was the singer and... whatever, doesn't really matter. You're not seriously thinking of installing a chandelier in the office, are you? I think I need a bigger office first. There's no point having a light that overshadows the room. Or you can get a small one. Also, those candles look suspicious. Well, let's talk to him. How are you getting along, Pepper? Any luck, Phineas? Cat, there you are. Oh, you've come at just the right time. We can't find the puzzle anywhere. Oh, you do seem to have a hard time. Well, yes, but we do not we've no intention of giving up. I asked why you both agreed to take part in this party. You don't strike me as the sort of people who can be bullied into doing things they don't want to. Either of you. Oh, you know me, Katria. I'm a devil when it comes to a party. You can say that again, Pip. And now, could I turn down a gig like this? You can't put a price on entertainment of this magnitude. Is that so? Because it seems to me there's another reason, actually. Obvious and duty, eh, Cat? Can't turn off that suspicious mind of yours. Never mind that now. We must concentrate on finding this puzzle first. Would you help, please, Catriel? Well, we have the lamps, and we have the word books. That's interesting. Candles. But why are there 4 candles here when there's ample illumination from the light on the ceiling? That's strange. I'm sure they weren't lit when we first came into the room. Someone must have lit them then. The question is who? Oh, that would be me. I thought it might have something to do with the puzzles we're looking for, so I lit them, but nothing happened. I see. Even so, something about these candles isn't sitting right with me. And it's strange that there's a groove in the tabletop too. I feel like this is more than just a decoration. These panels look out of place here, don't you think? I wonder what they're for. Even with my nose, I smell something fishy here. Do you think they could be connected to the puzzle in some way, miss? Oh, that's interesting. These panels appear to be translucent in places, and they're just the right thickness for... Yes, I wonder if... For the panels? For the cuts in the table, so you have to make like a light thing. Have you had a moment of clarity, Catriel? If it's those panels you're getting excited about, I hate to burst your bubble. I already checked over them and there was no sign of a puzzle anywhere. The panels are the same thing as the grooves on the table with the candles. You simply have to arrange the panels and the candles correctly to unlock the puzzle. I always wonder if I were in their situation if I would have found the puzzle. Like, the ones in the previous room, I don't know if I would have found the jewelry puzzle. I think the stained glass one I would have gotten. This one would have I would have likely gotten, but yeah. 5 panels made of color glass on the table. Then 4 of these up on the table and use the light from the candles to present hope. So the bottom slits go into the groove. But this wouldn't be H. This would be H. Ho. This would be cut off, so it must be this one, right?
This should do it, I think.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. The panels spelled out the letters when the light from the candle shone through. The light of hope was flickering gently. Yeah. To be fair, in reality, like when you find this puzzle, you would technically hold up the panels and see if you can find anything, like when you shine the light through them, and then maybe try and figure out what they mean, so you wouldn't actually, know what they're spelling beforehand. So it spells out the word hope. Very ingenious. Could have got the answer without even coming into the room. That's strange though. Where is it? What's the matter? We solved the puzzle now. Shouldn't we be making our way to the next room? Not yet. After we solved the other puzzles, we discovered a curious note in both types. Oh yes, the gibberish. So you think there should be another note around here somewhere too? Most probably, yes. Ah, I found it. It's there in this tiny writing on the back of one of the panels. Look, earnest if you please. Oh yes, Miss Edwards, the Rosenberg stones shone like a beacon of hope, a promise of wealth restored. The man thought that mercy was upon them until? That's it, miss. The sentence is incomplete, I'm afraid. Oh no, I really want to know what happens next. Do you hear that, Pip? Yes, the Rosenberg stones, a beacon of hope. It's all too clear. I hate to leave on a cliffhanger like this, but we're out of the running now, right? Yes, we failed to solve the puzzle, which means we lost. For that reason, I'm out. I see you all attempted the puzzle, but not all of you succeeded in solving it. Those who failed to solve the puzzle have lost. It's the end for you. You must now leave the room and follow the road to ruin. Those are the rules you all agreed to. There's a lot of talking of failure and losing, isn't there? Yes, well, we lost a fortune, Phineas, but wouldn't let that stop me doing my job as mayor. That's the spirit. Maybe it's time I let the business go away. I always wanted to make my own movie. Come on then, Pip. It's this way for us. Yes, all right. They look almost pleased that they've lost everything. Well, I suppose if there's more to your life than money, perhaps you wouldn't mind too much. Miss Layton, sure? What's up, Pinstripes? Well, let's move on to the next room, shall we? Yes, the next room's the last one, isn't it? Perhaps we finally learn what this puzzle game is all about. Let's get back to out to the hall then. Good idea. I guess the last one is gonna finish the diamond, and then we're gonna take care of the sparkles to figure out what exactly happened. I mean, the story is quite obvious so far with all the hints we've gotten. You can piece that together yourself if you want. Here we are again then. So let's see, which room should we try next? There's only one left. I know, I was pulling your leg, Shell. It's the treasury then. Yes, we've had the Rosenberg room, the treasury and the Hope room. This last room has an altogether different feel to it, doesn't it? And such a welcoming name. It's rather ominous, certainly. Well, we're not about to bow out now, are we? Not after coming so far. Of course not, Ernest, too, shall we? Yes, through the purple door and into the treasury. What a name. Also interesting design, huh? Like, in general of this mansion. The thing is, so far the story has been a 9, but to be fair, he said the rooms in order that we followed into last time, so, you know. Hey, someone forgot to turn on the lights. All these portraits on the wall are very impressive, aren't they? But the room feels rather dejected with the top furniture and empty frames lying around. Oh, there's someone over there in the gloom. I can't make out who. Don't worry, Ernest, this is the last room, and we're also down to the last of the dragons, which means there must be Madame de Blay. Oh yes, of course, how silly of me. Looks like the old Great Dame hasn't spotted us yet. No, not here, and it's not here either. Where on earth is this wretched puzzle? I can't find it anywhere. She's snoring more than usually. Madame de Blay is considered the leader of the 7 dragons. We mentioned she's also the wealthiest of them, which means she stands to lose more than anyone else in this game. I expect that's why she's so determined. I wonder... I think we should go and have a word. Come along, you two. A puzzle. Ernest, look at this painting. Oh yes, miss, it's marvelous, isn't it? No, I don't mean the picture itself. I'm talking about the frame. There's a puzzle in it. What's great at that? Papa prairie dogs, too. There are prairie dogs living in these holes which are connected by tunnels underground. They pop up if they sniff carrot nearby, and they go back into the hole if you go near them. So they're joined by tunnels and adjacent to each other, all linked, and the prairie dogs on them react as well. Touch the hole so that there are prairie dogs peeping out from all of them. I see. I see. Let's retry. I need to start on this side. Okay, there we go. 10 tries.
This is an interesting one. Puzzles are made for solving.
Shortest way to solve this is in 4 steps. Can you do it? No, I had to get back and forth a little bit. But the painting is so cute on top. I always love the puzzle paintings they have, like, on the top when you saw them. They're so cute. What do you think about having a portrait of me on the wall at the office? A really big one, you know, so it makes a big statement. I think that spiffing idea means simply spiffing. No, some of us have to sleep there, you know. Really, you don't like that idea? What a shame, I thought it would really add something. No. Some of the lights are broken, that's why it's so dark. Okay, I think besides the crest, we're actually there. Good evening, Madame de Blay. We're wondering where you disappeared to. Catriel, darling, how long have you been in this room? If there was no one else I had chosen it, I'd be able to find the puzzle in my own time, but no such luck. Starting to wonder if our elusive host had actually forgotten to set up a puzzle in here. I doubt that's the case, madam. Yes, Lord Adamus strikes me as a very particular person. Sure, there's a puzzle in here somewhere. Oh, this is almost vexing. Simply have to solve that puzzle. Solve all the puzzles and take possession of the Richmond fortune. Otherwise I will break the promise I made all those years ago. Break a promise? Oh? Madame Lovelace, it seems that all 7 of you present here tonight have a profound connection to Lord Adamus and to Mr. Richmond himself. Oh, Catriel, darling, I'm not at liberty to speak of that. It's a secret that only we dragons know. Please forget all that and help me locate this confounded puzzle. The party must go on. Very well, madam, we'll help you look. We have those frames here. Okay, we cannot choose those. I mean, this is quite obvious, right? You like it too, huh, Prince Vibes? Or do you need winding up? Sorry, no, there's something about this picture. I know what you mean, Ernest. Ah, yes, that old picture. It was one of Maximilian's favorites, you know. It's rather charming, isn't it? All those people holding hands around the flowers like that. Was the symbolism he enjoyed, I believe. He was always one for working together, hand in hand. Oh, towards a common goal. He liked helping his fellow man, you see. Mr. Richmond was always helping people. You know Mr. Richmond well, madam? Oh yes, Maximilian and my late husband were close friends. Such a shame that they're no longer with us. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring a painful memory for you. Oh, that's quite alright, darling. I'm very thick-skinned, you know. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it? The red petals are so vivid and bright. I rather like the simplicity of it being only one flower. There's something very enriching about taking in a painting like this, isn't there? Oh, you're not a critic. Sorry, I thought you were a good following detective. Don't be sarcastic, Joe. I've read a lot to say about art, you know. You've got a lot to say about a lot of things. Oh, wait, this picture. Give it a rest now, Cat. I get it. You like the flower. No, it's the frame, I think. Oh, please don't start a waxing lyrical about the frame now. Well, look at that. It was upside down. Spin it around when I pushed on it. There must be some kind of a mechanism behind it. Still apart from spinning the picture, nothing much happened, did it? Wait, look at the other picture. The people moved too, huh? Oh, hello there. That looks eerie, I think. It flipped over. And did I imagine it, or did that door just pop open as well? I think this deserves close inspection. I mean, this one I'm not sure I would have found too much either, but I would have probably tried to take off the pictures I can reach on the wall to try and find the riddle, so, you know, maybe I would have found it, because this one is probably not removable. Just a few weird panels of some kind in this drawer. I wonder what they're used for. Well, let's leave them for now and take a look at the picture. Oh, anyone else having trouble seeing what that is supposed to be? Don't tell me, Cat, this is art, I started. I don't know, even from an artistic perspective, doesn't seem quite right. It's lacking somehow. Let's say, darling, have you located the puzzle? I'm afraid not, madam, just a rather unusual picture. Oh, yes, unusual indeed, even as an abstract painting, it fits rather disjointed. Yes, wait, disjointed, that's it. The picture itself is the puzzle. It's definitely puzzling, but I'm starting to think all art is puzzling. Now, shall we see what the picture is after we solve the puzzle? Puzzle of betrayal. That looks like blood splatter. Let's put this picture back together. Okay. So we can move those down. We can move those. That one's stuck. I know I need to get the green pieces to the bottom. Also, yay. Sliding puzzle. This could take ages. Sorry if it does. I'm trying. Okay, now that we have that, this seems to be the top. And then I guess considering the shape, it must be this and this. Okay, this wasn't really bad at all.
If you'll entertain my idea
That was
here,
way worse. we solved way worse sliding puzzles. It's almost kind of easy in comparison. The picture has been perfectly put back together. So there's a picture of 7 people with their backs turned to another. Look, now we solved the puzzle. The picture's taken form. Appears to be a group of people turning their backs to one another. Gosh, perhaps it was better in pieces. Isn't there something written here, Ernest? Oh yes, you're right. Tiny letters on the edge of the frame. I read it out. 7 snakes in the grass snatched the stones away, and treachery left the man to die in obscurity. Treachery? Sad as the image is, I fear it portrays the events of real life. To unite and to help another is a wonderful thing, yet the truth is treachery and betrayal are even ever present. People compete, people cheat, people deceive. In the end, only the winners of this world find happiness. That may be true, madam, but it's a terrible thing not to believe in your fellow man. My dear boy, you're quite naive. Believe in no one but yourself. That's a lesson I've learned over the years. That's served me well. It's the basis of invaluable social status and my fortune. A gentleman once taught me, any means to an end if it serves a purpose. I've carried that maxim with me practically to the letter, in honor of my mentor, which is precisely why I cannot afford to be beaten at this juncture, and yet, seems this room has claimed its victim. Right, don't you? For those losers in the game, darkness awaits. Can't leave along the road to ruin. What do you mean? No. This is a calamity. I can't do that. Well, I can't. I was planning to expand my empire outside of London to reach every corner of the British Isles. But no, I'm out. Try to remain calm, madam. Afraid the rules are the rules. Let's get you on the road to ruin now. I'll come with you, don't worry. You will. But Miss Layton, you don't need to go that way. You only losers have to leave. The truth is, I got that last puzzle wrong as well. So for that reason, I'm afraid I'm out. Sorry, Ernest. Sorry, Cheryl. Miss, you got it wrong? Yes, I have to follow the road to ruin as well. Now, good luck with the rest, you two. Good luck with the rest, she says. Well, thanks. Well... The road to ruin, huh? Ooh, I like that. It's very dark down here, isn't it? And it feels most uncomfortable on the foot. I would have thought a carpet could have been laid down at the very least. Well, shall we try walking anyway? We should join the others who failed. Hey, wait. Sorry, was that you calling on madam? No, I didn't utter a word. My ears weren't deceiving me. I could have sworn I just heard a dog bark. A dog? I see. Cat, it's me. Shell, what are you doing here? This way seemed more exciting. What about Ernest? A master of espionage like me can slip down here unnoticed, but if Intertype tried it, Animus would be onto us straight away. So I didn't tell him, just slipped away. Master of espionage, how shame impressed, Shell. So, spill the beans, cat. You've got a plan, haven't you? Of course, an English gentlewoman has never beaten Shell, merely inconvenienced. Come on, then, what have you got in mind? This Richmond court is hiding a secret, and sure of it, being out of the running in the puzzle game gives me a chance to explore. As plans go, that's what I've come to expect from you. Still, I suppose I can help you look for the secret, whatever it is. Oh, my trusty canine companion, let's stop you looking for clues here along the so-called road to ruin. Remember our motto, Fido, any mystery solved. Remember our motto, Fido, any mystery solved. There we go. Fido, huh? That's where Fido actually comes from. Bottles and jars, huh? Fresh and strongly carbonated, just like how I love my water. Mm-hmm. Ah, there's an opening here. Look, for ventilation, I imagine. Let me see. Oh, it goes very long way back. It may even be connected to somewhere else in the building. Could you swing a cat in there, do you think? Even if you could fit, there's a metal grill just inside. You might be able to persuade it to move through. No chance. Don't give up so easily, Cheryl. You never know unless you try. You're not seriously going to try and pull that thing out, are you? You're not going to beat me, girl. Can't believe she managed. Holy cow. You did it? Don't believe it. Well, we can climb in there now. You're stronger than you look. Remember you never to try pulling the lead. It was all bent already, truth be told. Anyway, never mind the whys and wherefores. I'm going in. Wait for me. Good gracious, I literally couldn't possibly. I shall have to proceed along this miserable passageway alone now, I suppose. Huh? Where are we now, I wonder? Well, this is a pretty impressive room, especially coming from the tunnel we just scrolled through. So many books, it's like a little library. Perhaps this was meant to the Richmond study. There's something different about this room. Yes, the other rooms have been well looked after, but this is the one. It's dusty and full of cobwebs. What a mess, it's worse than your desk. Thank you, Charles. All these curious bits of machinery on the floor. Looks as if someone has been using this room as an office and workshops of sort. I wonder if... Won't be a moment, Charles. Stay. Where are you going? I just went to check the door to the room. It was locked from this side. I've unlocked it now, though. You mean it was locked from the inside? What? Presumably somebody didn't want anybody else coming in here. Who though? Adamas, you think? I don't know. But perhaps we can find something in here that gives a link between Mr. Richmond and the mysterious Lord Adamas. Let's look around and see what we can turn up. Ah, look, there's some letters here. Who are they addressed to? Let's see. G. Dibley, P.T. Brungnan, P. Lavanita, L. Wright, G. Sloanus, C. Chance, and Mr. Fullhold. I'm Fullhold. Of the Seven Dragons, what do they say inside? I'll read one out. I, Maximilian Richwood, will never absolve you of your guilt. One day I will take back what is rightfully mine, everything that you stole from me. Oh? They appear to be letters written by the late Mr. Richmond. They can't be. He died 10 years ago, didn't he? Well, it's true, these letters don't look like they were written that long ago. So, who did write them then? I don't know, not yet. But it's becoming increasingly undeniable that the Seven Dragons have some dark history for Mr. Richmond. This telephone is very old-fashioned, isn't it? Hello, hello. Oh, the line isn't connected. It's connected. It is, but the place hasn't been lived in for years. Why would the phone still be hooked up? It's clear that somebody has been using the place. According to all the urban legends, this place has been deserted since Mr. Richmond's death. Rumors are that it's haunted. But far from ghosts walking these corridors now, it would appear somebody very real has been inhabiting the place. Rumors are like tumors. They spread fast and do no good. Well, it's certainly worth remembering that not everything people say is the truth. I mean, it kept others away, though, because they thought, oh, it would be in vain to search for the fortune, you know? Nothing. No. The emblems on the spines of this book look familiar, don't you think? They're the same symbols that were displayed on the doors of the puzzle room. Exactly, a modern, a gemstone, a torch, and a sword. Just those 4 books looked like they're sticking out a bit to me. Yes, suspicious. Perhaps they operate some kind of mechanism. In order. Well, that's new. God, look, the thing on the wall there just moved. The ram's stonework? Yes, it's revealed something. Before we look at this, I want to see if there's any hint coins I missed. No, look like it. Okay. Ah, look, there's some writing on the wall there. Someone's graffitied the wall in a room like this, dirty mongrel. I don't think it's just graffiti. You just read it out, would you? Ah, Nedox, but isn't here, remember? Oh no, of course. Sorry, first off, I always have Ernest read it for me. You always have Ernest do everything for you, especially the menial stuff. Well, I suppose I have to do it myself then. Deep under the ground of Rosenberg, a great treasure lay. A beacon of hope until treachery ruined it all. What do you think? You're the detective. Well, contains the name of each of the 4 rooms we had to go into. Rosenberg, treasury, hope, and treachery. So you think this is where Adamas got his inspiration for naming the rooms? Possibly, yes. I think he's trying to tell us something. Or rather, I think he's trying to tell the 7 dragons something. And lastly... papers of some kind? Let me see too. Date 10 years ago, before Mr. Richmond's death, that would be. Show me. Oh! Hey! We've discovered something of a revelation here, Show. What it says in the pages is true. The Richmond fortune is... We need to investigate to find out whether this information is reliable or not. Ah, Pinstripes would have let me see. I wonder what the treasure could be, right? I mean, not the most obvious, right? Events of 10 years earlier, in Richmond's study were documents showing clear link between himself and the 7 dragons some 10 years ago. Wow, that was very informative, that clue. Well, from what we've discovered in here, it seems very likely that somebody has been using the place recently. We still don't know who, though. Adamas, isn't it? Probably, and of course there's something else we've learned. Mr. Richmond clearly had some dealings with the 7 dragons 10 years ago. Oh yeah, the 7 knows something, alright, I'm sure of it. Still don't get who this Adamas fellow is, though. Is he connected to Richmond somehow? That I don't know yet, but if he really has located the Richmond fortune, then I think it's safe to assume they must be connected in some way. It's the only thing that would make sense. So how about we carry on exploring in the other rooms, once we find a hint that gives away the true identity of Lord Adamas? You want to snoop around more? And you do realize we can't possibly cover every room in a place this size, don't you? Oh, stop jabbering, Shell. You know Ernest never questions me like this. Yeah, I wonder why. Before we go, just need to make a call. You're going to use the phone? Where are you calling? Please don't let me tell me it's a hair appointment. I just remembered something important that needs to be arranged, that's all. I won't be long, Shell. She's unbelievable. I mean, please? Just an idea? There, hold on. You should have heard the reaction when I said I was calling from Richmond Court. Can't imagine. So let's go and explore some other rooms, heel boy. Did she just say heel boy to him? Wow. That looks like a child's room. This room seems kind of different to the others, doesn't it? Oh, isn't it adorable? It looks like a little boy's room. It's worth having a sniff around, do you think? I don't know. Don't imagine we discover anything earth-shattering in here. So we could have a quick look. So he had a child, huh? I wonder who Adamas could be then. There's a set of picture books on the desk here. Look, the one on top is about animals. There's the name inside the cover. Matt's Richmond? Matt's? Perhaps Matt's Mr. Richmond's son, or more likely grandson? Judging by the reading material on the other things on the desk, St. Matt's was a great animal lover and fond of toys, a nice boy, no doubt. And that is exactly what to do with the case. I'm allowed a little diversion every now and then, aren't I, Shell? Note, if we want to work out the connection between original fortune and Adamus, no? If we're done here, let's sniff around in other rooms. Yes, alright. Oh, that's strange. You mean the lump on the middle of the desk? Wouldn't help your handwriting, that's for sure. It's a puzzle show that was hidden from you. There's some sad-looking animals scattered on the table in this children's room. Can you place animal pieces on the frame of the table to complete the puzzle? I see how this... So these must likely be the outside. There's an odd shape here that we can technically fill. But then the animal, the elephant is not shaped too. I mean the turtle fits here perfectly. The elephant is my problem, I guess. I mean it would fit here. Okay, the turtle didn't fit perfectly. I do stand to correct myself. There, because it's gapless. There we go. They're all celebrating together. Or say they don't really look sad, but Animal puzzle's complete. The animals almost seem a lot happier now that they're all back together. So we have a bat, we have like a... Is this a butterfly or something? A dog and a elephant and a turtle. Or a bug of some kind. Well, that's unexpected. Completing the puzzle opens the drawer. What an interesting test. I've certainly never seen a puzzle look like that before. Anything in the drawer? A notebook about an explorer by the look of it. Presumably this was a favorite book of Miles if he kept it in a special puzzle locker drawer. Huh? What is a cat? The book! Lord Adamus! I think I might know who... I haven't looked more into the room there. Give me a second, cat. Thought so. There's more here. Have you seen this toy car, your cat? Ah, yes, you can see this was the device room straight away, can't you? There's even in the device puzzle, look. See, it's a side puzzle and I didn't want to miss it. I'm not going to go back and try to finish all the other puzzles, I guess. Starting 9. This time, everybody, the race felon is about to get good luck to y'all. This is the starting line to lineup of the race. The cars, they have different letters on them. Can you look at the start area and work out which letter goes between S and A? A, B, C... D? Is it like tiers? And then S tier?
For breakfast.
No.
This dog won't hunt, eh?
The letter comes between S and A. Look again at the start area and see if you can work it out. Oh, which letters come between S and A? T. Start.
That was too
Yeah,
easy.
literally. Start. The answer was right there on the starting line. The letters between S and A is T. The question mark on the yellow card. Nothing to do with this particular mystery. Yeah. Indeed. That was fun. Sure, this room must have enjoyed playing with this little car. Oh, another empty frame and another... It's not just one of them. I'm starting to think the kid who lived in this room was a bit funny. It seems to me that someone has deliberately gone on a run and removed all the pictures. Bling? Bling. That's interesting. The photo frame has no picture in it. Yeah, kind of strange to decorate your room with a photo frame but no photo. May have well had a photograph in it, of course, but then it could have been removed for some reason. Okay, let's solve the puzzle. Let's go and solve this case. I worked it out. I know who Lord Adamas really is. You do? I do indeed. This mystery is history. Who is it then? Who's behind this crazy puzzle-solving party? Well, surely if you haven't mastered sit, now would be a good time, because the truth is... Ladies and gentlemen... not now, Adamas. The party's over, but the losers calmly make their way back to the hall. Would like to get a good view of you all now that you've lost everything. Back to the hall now? He's worse than that sheepdog. The way he's hurting everyone around. Don't worry, it suits the situation perfectly. I'd like to speak to everyone together. It's time to reveal the truth behind this puzzle-solving party.
So, we are all together again.
In other words, we all failed.
So what? Every one of us has to give up our fortunes? Every last penny?
It is simply beyond the pale.
Well, I for one have no regrets. I went into this with my eyes open after all.
Yes. I'm with Mayor Lowenida.
Ah, Cat, you're back too, huh? Good.
Miss Layton, thank goodness you're all right. You had me terribly worried.
Worried? About what?
So, you were all defeated by my puzzles. That concludes the contracts nicely. You're all ruined. Utterly ruined.
What a nice rolled R, huh?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but those contracts are all null and void.
Null and void?
Mm-hmm.
What the dickens are you all doing here?
Inspector Hastings, what are you doing here?
Well, surprise, she did actually call the police.
Thank you for coming, Inspector. You're right on cue.
Come on, Cat, what's going on? Why have you called me here?
I fully intend to explain everything, and I'd like you to be a witness to what transpires here.
A witness? I'm not nicking anyone, then? Cat, are you saying you've...
Confined this mystery to history? Indeed I have. In fact, I've solved all the mysteries connected with this palace.
No.
Huh?
Perhaps we should start by identifying the one common factor that links the seven of you. All of you were at one time members of a diamond mining concern, weren't you? And you struck the jackpot. In fact, it's the money from those diamonds which formed the basis of all your fortunes and allowed you to succeed in your respective business ventures. It's what made you all who you are today. The trouble is, what if your diamond mine was actually on Richmond property?
Are you making all this up, Cat?
You wish.
If Richmond turned out to be the rightful owner of the mine, all 7 of you would automatically be ruined, of course.
Ta-da.
It would seem that the mastermind behind tonight's escapade, Lord Adamas that is in some way connected to Richmond. And moreover, that he's intent on exacting revenge on those who robbed him of his wealth.
Cat, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. The place we uncovered the diamonds definitely wasn't on Richmond land.
Is that so? Or is that just what you all like to tell yourselves?
Huh, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Isn't that just what this whole puzzle party is? Yet you all agreed to take part. Was that to the truth is you're taking part in this charade under duress, isn't it? Why don't we move on to the real puzzle about tonight's proceedings? The identity of our host, Lord Adamas. Certainly a rather exceptional character.
You can say that again.
The self-confessed multi-millionaire Adamas is really...
What?
Ernest Greaves. No more deceit.
Pinstripes?
Miss Layton, what are you talking about? How could you possibly think I was... Oh, what's the use? No doubt you figured everything out anyway, haven't you? Yes, it's true. I am Adamas.
Ding.
I'll be a mongrel's uncle.
You're really the last surviving member of the Richmond line, aren't you? The 8th grandchild of Maximilian Richmond, Miles Richmond. You decided to use the urban legend of Richmond that rose up here in London as a means to take revenge on the 7 dragons here tonight.
Come on, Pinstripes. Tell me she's barking up the wrong tree.
Oops, I clicked too quickly there.
Goodness me. Can he
I'm sorry.
be that young boy?
Haha, yes, it's all true. You've hit the nail on the head as usual, Miss Layton. But how did you know? How did you know it was me?
Because of this.
Where did you...
It was in your old room, Miles. Ernest Shackleton, Surprise Explorer by Richard Greaves. The origin of your assumed name, if I'm not mistaken. And all around this palace are little telltale signs of your duplicity.
How could I have made such an elementary mistake? And after I was so careful to dispose of all the portraits and photographs as well.
I must say, though, Ernest, you've excelled yourself preparing all these puzzles for everyone.
But they were too easy to outsmart you, weren't they?
I just cannot understand why someone as intelligent and good-natured as you would pursue such a worthless folly as revenge.
I know. I know that revenge is pointless. But it was for Mama. I promised her.
Your mother?
Oh?
When my grandfather went bankrupt, Mama was left with nothing. We had no one to turn to, not a soul. But Mama moved heaven and earth to keep me safe. Mama!
Miles, I'm so sorry, darling. For you to have to suffer like this, when none of it is your fault.
Don't worry. I'm quite all right, Mama.
There's so much I wanted to show you. But we're practically destitute. And now I'm ill too. I'm so sorry.
Mama, I don't mind. I just want you to get well again.
Yes, me too. But you know, Miles, you can be strong even on your own.
Mama, I'm going to get it back. I'll get it all, I promise. I'm going to make them return it all. Every last thing they stole from us. I swear, one day, when I've made something of myself, I'll get them back for what they did to us.
Oh, Miles,
So sad, isn't it? Yeah, sadly, it's always the poor that have
In
to
the
suffer.
end, all the stress and exhaustion, it was too much for her. I was only 12 at the time when I had to say goodbye to her forever. But I swore then I'd keep my promise to take revenge on those who had wronged our family.
So it was a promise. That's what drove you to these lengths.
I had to see it through. I couldn't let her down, you see.
Understandably
But
so.
do you really think this is what she would have wanted?
No, not likely, but I...
Okay, I hate to interrupt the art to art, but Ernest Miles Richmond, I am placing you under arrest. And it looks like I'm gonna need to have a chat with all you dragons as well. I never thought the lot of you would be criminals.
Oh, no.
Now, Inspector Hasty. I
Hasty,
think there
how
may be
cute.
another explanation.
Hey?
I wonder who the diamonds really belong to at the end of the day.
I'm more confused than when I found out I was a dog.
That's so funny.
After all, everyone, the Earth's riches belong to us all, don't they?
What are you on about?
Cat, you're starting to sound like a hippie.
Just a little.
Oof.
You were right, Catriel. 10 years ago, the land had already been repossessed. Maximilian Richmond had no further rights on the mine at that time.
Ta-da!
How's that?
He failed to pay the tax levied on the land and lost his claim to it as a result. He must have kept the fact a secret so he could claim the diamonds from the mine were rightfully his. Shortly after that, however, he died.
Ta-dum!
So you're saying the diamonds are nobody's?
It wasn't these 7 ladies and gentlemen who stole the diamonds from Richmond. If anything, it was the other way around.
Ta-dum!
But...
Yes, that's as I thought. Thank you for investigating for me, Emiliana.
Nice.
I didn't do it as a favor to you. As I've told you countless times, hard data is the quickest way to solve any case.
True.
I'll try to bear that in mind.
I think they become
So,
friends in
it's
the end,
like
right?
I said, the Earth's riches belong to us all. The diamonds were nobody's, so the 7 dragons here couldn't have stolen them.
But that...
That means all we're looking at here is the antics you've been up to, Sunshine.
I just don't understand. How could it be that way? Mama would have...
Your mother knew, of course.
No!
Ernest, don't you see why she didn't tell you that you had it wrong? Why she didn't tell you the truth?
No.
You had something worth fighting
Don't
for.
you think maybe it was to give you a focus? Isn't that what's kept you going all these years?
Amen. Maybe the wrong kind of focus, but
I think your mother let you believe in this idea of revenge to give you strength, knowing that you'd have to face life alone.
Oh.
And trusting that as you grew up,
I
you
mean,
would see the folly of it and eventually forget the idea.
it's not like he found a lot of nice friends, so he's not alone anymore.
Listen, darling. You must follow your heart. Don't waver. If you keep listening to what your heart tells you, I'm sure you'll see the light in the end.
I'll make them all pay, Mama. I will. I'll make them all pay. I swear.
I know, my darling boy. But please don't forget, first you have to grow big and strong and make a man of yourself.
I will! I'll be as big and strong and important as any of them! You'll see!
That's my boy. You live your life, Miles. Make your mama proud. Show them all what a great man you can be.
Aww. And we have a beautiful ending to a Layton game.
She never really wanted me to. I didn't see it. And now look what I've done.
I mean, what have you done? Nothing
How
really.
could I have done something like this?
What has he done? Post riddles in a fun room?
Ernest, I'm sure you have made your
Write
mother proud.
contracts that are not valid?
I'm sure you're just the man she hoped you would be. In every single way. She loved you.
Mama, forgive me. Forgive me for not seeing what you meant. Oh.
Well, cheer up, Ernest. Remember, the dragons have actually done nothing wrong. And I think you too can be considered blameless.
Eh? Blameless? Isn't that a bit of a stretch? Come on! What about all this palaver? The threats, the conniving, the intent to completely ruin these poor people. And you say he's blameless? Pull the other one.
Well, take a look at that. See, Inspector?
Eh? Cat? What do you mean?
What?
No.
Darling boy, we've been looking for you all these years.
For me?
Yes, we're all very much indebted to Lord Richmond, you see. It was thanks to him that the diamonds were discovered at all. Aye, he knew if he were the legal owner of the mine, any money he made would disappear on repaying his debts. So, he relinquished his claim on the land deliberately and arranged for us to discover the diamonds.
He was a wise man. He saw the diamonds as London's future. He did not want the money squandered on personal loans. It was for you to use. He wished it as an investment for the city.
That doesn't tie in. See, I thought he tried to reclaim his right to the mine.
No, we tried to return the mine to Richmond. Without the money from the diamonds, the family faced certain ruin. We wanted to help. We couldn't bear to see the family fail. We tried desperately to save him by giving the mine and the diamonds back. But he steadfastly refused.
No.
We have heavy hearts knowing that we failed you.
And I invented the Richmond legend. I couldn't bear for that great family to be associated with financial ruin. So I concocted a story about a great fortune hidden somewhere in this old house.
So now you see, my dear, everyone was extremely fond of your grandfather.
Aww. Isn't that just the cutest outcome ever?
Oh no! What on earth have I done?
Nothing, really. Face it, you have done nothing. Nothing. No harm was done. Come on.
We all came here today in the knowledge that Miles must be behind this puzzle party. But none of us ever suspected that it was you, Ernest.
I had no idea about it. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry.
Miles, let's start afresh.
Yes, your grandfather and your mother would have wanted that.
You're all... Thank you.
Come, my boy.
Now I look, the resemblance is striking.
You're right. I don't know why any of us didn't see it before.
So, are you still going to arrest him? No one here would claim, Inspector, to have been harmed by Ernest.
All right.
Now, why ever are you still crying, dear boy?
I'm sorry. I'm just so happy.
Well, Cat, I've got to hand it to you this time. I didn't see any of that coming. You really did teach an old dog new tricks.
You should know. The truth is stranger than fiction.
So Lord Animal's puzzling little party came to an end. I'm holding my pen the wrong way, that's awkward. As the vengeful thoughts he had so long harbored for the dragons, but Ernest will always be Ernest to me, not Myatt's Richmond, and I've insisted he continues to serve my assistant. The winds don't empty themselves, I'm told. So together with Shrill, us three will continue to solve London's mysteries. And with that, we solved all the cases this game had. And yes, Sheryl's case wasn't solved, but for that, I don't know if that's actually in the extended version on the Switch or not. I just know that the Switch version has some more cases, but I don't own that. But definitely worth watching the anime, isn't it? All of these cases are from said anime, and you learn a bit more of Professor Layton's backstory and why he's missing currently. Which, you know, we also hear here. And it's actually like a very nice hidden adventure of him. And you know, Cat's background and all those kind of things. So yeah, very sweet. And it was also very sweet that they added the game. I think they originally didn't really intend to make another Layton game. The problem everybody had with this game was that it was so different. So at the time the anime didn't have translations or wasn't released here yet. So when they released the game, everybody thought it was like a sequel to the Professor Layton games in a way. And it was just these short cases that didn't seem to be matching together. Even though, like, usually in Professor Layton we have, like, many cases that didn't form, like, one case, so to speak, you know, or, like, one main case leading the story. So with this being so different, people were, like, very split on the opinion of this game. I quite enjoyed the little puzzles and the difference. Yes, I would have loved to have a classical Layton game. Absolutely. Hopefully we're gonna get that next year though. Really hope they keep their promise, and I sure as hell hope that they do not add this to the Switch too. Because that may make it two games that make me absolutely actually want to buy that console, and I really don't want to spend that kind of money. So let's hope they don't. Let's hope it has a Switch 1 compatibility. Let's cross our fingers. But yeah, we're gonna get a Professor Layton game, and indirectly the case from the anime kind of, or like Professor Layton's story, ties directly into the overall Professor Layton story, and it fits perfectly. So if you have access to it, definitely watch it if you like cozy anime with a little bit of puzzling, the cute art style and backstory. I get it's not for everybody, but if you like the vibe of this game, you will like the anime. Just as a little hint. Or I hope you will like the anime, I really enjoyed it. But yeah. Overall, very fun game. Definitely a good one if you're interested in puzzles but don't want to invest in the whole Professor Layton story yet. Because you really have bite-sized puzzles to solve. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of overtime for the, like, playing some of the mini-games, because why not? To be fair, I'm actually a bit tired and I need to stay awake a tiny bit longer until I can get to bed to not wake up too early tomorrow because I have appointments and I don't want to be too tired for them. But work has slouched a lot, so I'm gonna treat myself with a little bit of gaming overtime here, you know? But yeah. You know, indeed, I think this game is very playable without having played Professor Layton. Obviously there's a lot of hints at it, but you don't really need to. Definitely worth playing the game first if you want to rather than watching the anime first, because the anime, although like you have the riddles that don't really appear in the anime, but the anime will obviously spoil you for all the cases, so you know, if you want to just experience pure riddles, definitely play the game first. If you want to experience like the full story, watch the anime. Yeah, I had a lot of fun revisiting this game. I think this version is also on phone if I remember correctly. I know one of them was. So it's not even just locked into the premium Switch version, which has some more cases, nor is it locked for the 3DS version, which is really nice, so they made it really accessible. It was actually quite a surprise, because never before have we gone, like, to be fair, it's not quite because we have separate Layton-esque titles, like the Layton Brothers game for phone too, which is like a weird like side game in the kind of thing, so it's like a riddle game. But yeah, like, was still a major surprise that one of the more mainline games was accessible on phone to the time. So yeah, but yeah, definitely still very beautiful in the art style. I love that they kept that all throughout the Layton series. Definitely very iconic. Okay, yep. And a very well-deserved little homage.
Wow! Miss Layton, look at all the snow!
Well, the agency has been open for a month now. It's been an eventful start, but still no clue as to Dad's whereabouts.
The mystery of the missing professor. Still not history, eh?
And the mystery of the talking dog.
Well, no, Dad, wherever he is, he'll be engrossed in some extraordinary puzzle.
I'm sure you'll find him.
Yes. I won't rest until I do.
But you don't strike me as a daddy's girl cat. It just doesn't seem like you.
I'm not. I just have to tell him I've solved the riddle he sent me, you see?
A riddle, miss?
Oh? What riddle would that be then?
It's this. If you're not really my child, then who exactly are you?
What?
And that you're gonna find out in the anime. I love that reaction. Oh, isn't that cute? You cracked every case and combined every mystery to history. Oh, that's so cute. Although you've reached the end of the story, there may still be puzzles lurking that you didn't spot. See if you can go back and uncover every single one. Various extras have been added to the top secret area of the bonus section in accordance with the number of secrets you picked up along the way. A milestone puzzle playroom has been added to Cat's conundrums in the bonus section. Create an end of game save. Yes, and we get a golden little thing, of course. Before that it was a golden top hat, but Cat's not wearing top hats. But yeah, let me first of all go to the journal. Because I hate when that's... So yeah, all of them had cases, to be fair. Ernest had 2 cases. One accidentally, and both one when he was chasing a cat. And the one he caused in the end, you know? We haven't gotten any shell cases, but again. So these are canny, like, kind of like tiny riddles, cause we've heard of like some interesting little tidbits throughout, like the stolen silverware from the first one. Let's watch the coda. Gee, Bella, you're looking as beautiful as ever today, Miss Layton. Oh, thank you. I'm really not at all sure that comments are appropriate. There's something I was hoping to ask you, actually. You told me before that silverware was going missing from your restaurant, didn't you? See, that's correct. Why do you ask? Well, I was wondering if you managed to discover why it's disappearing. Was it a thief in the end after all? Well, actually it was a simple misunderstanding. Oh? It's really not very interesting at all. You see, the chief was leaving cutlery out at the tables, and the manager was finding them, assuming they'd be left there by mistake, and tidying them away somewhere else. Oh dear, so they weren't actually going missing at all, just being moved around by different people? How funny. Was it the same story with the silver platter? Don't tell me. Silver platter went missing. Because you took it. Please, you can't hide the truth from me. It's written all over your face. The truth is, I dropped it once, and it got completely ruined. I thought the manager would be angry with me, so I hid it. The more time passed, the harder it became to own up to the truth. But I will now. I tell the manager everything. I promise. Good. Grazie, Miss Layton. You've given me the courage to face my... Grazie. Face my demons. You're very welcome. That's what a gentlewoman does. Oh, bravo, miss. You saw straight through that cat. You sound a little touchy, Ernest. Perhaps you're hungry. Shall we order? Order? I'll have the mount and curry calzone, please. Actually, no, the angry cooked pizza. Actually, no, the deviled fish for daredevils. Actually, no, I'll have all three. You're never going to eat all that. You'd need a doggy bag. You know who you're talking to. So yeah, all of these are very small little, like, solving of case cutoff. Let's try one of the ideal meals. I'm gonna do one of each, basically. Let's start with Alex. What sort of meal are you looking for? No, yes, I want beautiful food, everything prepared down to last detail. Dishes must inspire my baking mind. Leave it to me, Alex. I devise a menu that will blow your socks off. Hors d'oeuvre. I guess probably... radish florets that are feast for the eyes. Oh, okay. Fun is breaking the seal, huh? Okay. Oh my goodness. Silver knife creates a divine looking dish from the whole fish. Ooh. Okay, that does make a good visual thing. Oh, we're missing one from something. Asian style clear jelly. Okay, that looks like that could actually fit them well. So we're missing a single dish. Hope I haven't kept you waiting for too long. Yeah, it is then. Your meal. Your what? I'm licking my lips in anticipation, Miss Layton. Cook. There's some dishes I like very much, but most important for me is the presentation. I like to see skill of chef in dish. I see, alright, let me have a think for a while. It's probably the middle one. I mean, this is the skillful knife works that I've worked first. Probably this sophisticated... miso seasoned crab meat and egg soup, or the thick creamy chowder full of clams and fine mushrooms. Let's go with this one. Come on. I have no clue. I don't really care too much, honestly. Let's try this one. I want like more of a riddle and then a try and everything. So how does it work again? No. This game, you must carefully place items around the shop that customers buy everything you want them to buy. Customers will walk in the aisle following the shortest route that takes them past all the must-have items on the list. So place must-have items the route your customers will take the show on the plan of the on the plan of the shop floor. There are multiple must-have items the same distance away. The route is determined on a straight ahead and right turn priority basis. Any excess that you place along the route will also be purchased by your customer. Try to force your customers along the aisle for your choosing so that they pick up all the items. Check the upper screen to see what each customer is on her list. His or her list. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but like this. I mean, that gets them past everything. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the second one since that one was so short. Okay, so they must have the lamps. Well, all the extras are these things. And then all the extras are these things. But then with this one here... that's a problem. Okay, how about that then? First one goes to that and then to the extras. The second one goes to the earrings and then to that. Okay, hopefully. How did I know not to pick that one? Oh, oh yeah, they set the right priority, so first item right priority. Yeah, okay. Makes sense then. Yeah, this one. And we do have the hound and the pond. Let's do that one. Just one of them before I write out. I don't know if I feel like writing out. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so... I would have loved to stop here, but we can't. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the pink. Go to the blue down and then right. Nope. One is tricky. The best we can take down the blue. Take up the pink. Go here, go here. And then like this, then we at least have the 5x5. Well, okay. Nice little side quest level. So yeah, those riddles are fun. Don't really care for the idea meal. I guess some people do. It's like the coffee riddles and things like that. I love this toy car. Across the old car, huh? And the lovable lake dweller. Of course. That's just a reference to an artwork. We were not missing too many of these. Guess in the first one we did, but yeah. Either way, I guess that's all. I guess technically we should be able to access the secret through the title screen, right? Like any of the other Layton games. Bonuses? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have 3 in the master room. Alright then, here's the conundrum for you. I don't think I'm gonna write out today, I'm just gonna solve these puzzles and then I'm gonna end the game. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad.
A good puzzle is something you have to chew over. They don't call me Sherlock Holmes for nothing.
Cute, we made it. Yay, we did fantastic. Let's do the time travel. And then the here doggy one. Alright then, here's a conundrum for you. Timer trouble. This person knows just 2 sound timers. Within the time march they measured various amounts of time in the shortest way possible. It took 6 minutes to measure 1 minute, 5 minutes to measure 2 minutes, and 3 minutes to measure 3 minutes. Which 2 timers do they know? As an example, if you used the 3 and 4 minute, the 4 minute timer would have 1 minute left to run when the 3 minute timer finished. It would take 4 minutes to measure 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, so it took 3 minutes to measure 3 minutes. So he has the 3 minutes, 5 minutes to measure 2 minutes. But then it would be 1 and 3. If you use the 3 and the 4 minute timer would have 1 minute left to run. So it takes 5 minutes to measure 2 minutes, which means they have the 5 minutes, and 6 minutes to measure 1 minute, which would mean they would turn the 3 twice and then measure the last one of the 3, like of the 1 minute with the 5 minutes, so to speak. That's a very hard timed thing though. They need to spin the 3 exactly as it runs out, so it runs perfectly further while the... Wow. Yeah, no. I'm so glad we have digital timers now. Okay, last one. Alright then, here's a conundrum for you. Here, doggy. These creatures are having fun running back and forth. They stop just before the wait command, otherwise they will keep running to the end of that lane. We need to get them all lined up in a row. Touch one of the arrows to move the wait command one space in that direction. The ducks will run each time you move the wait command. Okay. I see the problem. Yeah, okay. Then it's in the way of the doggo. Oh no, why does this have to be the last riddle to be solved? Nope, hold on. Nope, not what I meant to do. Ah, there we go. It needs to like stack him in one direction while the others move over, basically.
That was too easy.
I wonder if I could add a time will obey the command to stop running, so it's a tough job to get them all lined up. This one is so cute, and that one looks almost like a fox. Just with a very long snoot. You did it! Fantastic! Okay, well, that's all. So yeah, we solved all of the riddles we have access to. And everything else. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, maybe. I don't think I want to start a new game, like, just with the last day of the week, so to speak. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to, play some Minecraft or something. We shall see. Why not? We haven't touched on Minecraft world in a while. So tomorrow it's gonna just be a chill, like, Minecraft stream or something. And yeah, we'll be back, tomorrow with Minecraft, and then Thursday with more crochet, which that makes me actually excited. And then next week, I shall figure out till Thursday what I'm gonna do next week for gaming. I shall let you guys know. Actually, let me look real quick at the voting, because for those who don't know, on the Fox Den Discord we have a game vote. You can vote. I mean, The Witcher is too long of a game currently if I want to get into any other game. Okay, seems like nobody else has voted at the moment. So I guess I will have to figure out something myself. I'm gonna pick out a game of my game list based on length and interest, and we shall see. Luckily I have an Excel sheet for that. But yeah, I hope you all will have a good evening and hopefully a good day tomorrow. And hope to see you all back tomorrow for some chill Minecraft then. And if not, then hopefully Thursday for some crafty adventures. Thank you for hanging out through all this game for me, and yeah. Bye bye everybody.